All right, so hi. This is week 3 of the Tri-Channel Channelers, channeling as we do. We are 3 hypnotherapists and we've come together to create via conversation with higher selves, for want of a better explanation, and we will get that explanation as time goes on. My name's Laura, this is Kath. And on the telephone, live from Turkey, we have Andrea. Okay.
Hello.
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 So what we do each week is just ask questions and just have a conversation and see where it goes. So did you have a question for us, Kath?
I did. Yeah, I do. And it's Andrea and I were talking. I was asking about the session that I missed last week between you and Andrea.
Yeah.
And you'd asked about walk-ins, where when you're I can't remember how your question went now. You were asking about where your body consciousness and your mental mind are kind of dissociated.
Yeah.
And you were asking about walk-ins. So do you get another when your mental mind has kind of gone absent?
Yeah.
Do you get other consciousnesses coming through and speaking through the body?
Yeah.
I think that's what you were asking.
Yeah, I heard a story once of a lady who left her body. A walk-in came in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the walk-in performed the task that was necessary, but the particular walk-in also had a penchant for wearing clothes that were not to the liking of the actual lady, and took photos and had experiences in this body. Then the lady came back and sort of, how could she explain? She couldn't explain the fun that she had had, apparently, because this walk-in had the fun. And she wasn't too happy about it. So that's that. I didn't explain that in last week's session, but that's where I've heard about walk-ins.
Yeah, and I was, and then I was. How did it come up now? We were talking about how when people start channeling and connecting, how they can start listening to consciousnesses that, or a stream, a script, or whatever it is. I don't know. This is my question. What is it really? But when people can connect and hear things that are really not like themselves, and they believe it's the truth, they believe it's what they should be doing, and I'm really questioning, what exactly is happening then when we're hearing things that don't seem like us. What is going on? I know I recognise when I'm listening to my higher self, I feel it. I know the quality of my higher self. I know what that is.
Yeah.
But some people, when they start to channel, I don't channel like Andrea. So I have a different way of experiencing connection with higher self, and other awareness, other than the identity that I usually think of myself as. I'm more attuned to the quality of what I'm listening to and identifying what that is. But I hear stories of other people not being able to discern that what's them, what's higher self, and what's this other thing, what are these other sources. And so Andrea, I was asking Andrea about that, and the answer we got was it's kind of not for now. But then my left eye was going knock knock, or something that it was for later, and I think it's for now that we're recording.
Right. Can I add to that as well then, that there's many people who have been locked up in institutions who maybe have been channeling spirit, but they've been misconstrued, and so it is a fine line, isn't it?
Well, what is it? What's happening? That's the question, I think. And I think the answer's more than one thing. But Andrea has the answers.
She's got the answer. Okay.
We all have the answers. That's the thing. We all have them.
It's there.
Okay. So the first question really begins with who am I and what am I? Because without understanding who and what you are in higher awareness, the understanding of what occurs when the vibrational layer is lower than otherwise would be expected is not apparent. So in higher awareness, we are the consciousness in polar expression. But in the higher awareness beyond that, we are the awareness of consciousness. And beyond that, in awareness of mind, awareness of consciousness, and awareness of physical body, we are observers of the moving script. The identity is the observing identity. So as the conscious mind is one of playful innocence, one that allows the process of identity in rising awareness to explore many different aspects of creation, we can, in that playful awareness, be found to be doing things that we wouldn't normally do when we step aside without limit, without the boundaries that we as an identity in lower non-conscious form would associate with. There's a gradual lifting of identity and awareness that rises through the mental layers, that rises through the vibrational conscious layers, and rises through the polar exploration. When the awareness is identified with, and the awareness ends in conscious body in the physical form, because the conscious awareness itself as identity has left, as with Laura's example, the lady that experienced a walk-in, as she called it, consciously working through her body and exploring different patterns of behaviour that she herself as an identity would not normally associate with. What has actually occurred is that the conscious self, the awareness, has left the program, but the body consciousness still explores. The polar aspects of consciousness that work through the body still carry on. So effectively, the identity of self that she is, the awareness of self that she is, no longer places the parameters around the self in the movie. And the movie, the body, the consciousness that is apparent everywhere in this whole world carries on without the awareness. Because it is not the identity. The body is not the identity, and the consciousness that comes through in this creative platform isn't the identity either. So effectively, the identity has left the movie, but the movie still continues. So the greater reality is that the lady didn't experience a walk in. She effectively walked out in identity.
Oh, wow. Okay. So would it be her shadow side then that took over? Or is this the script that the body then uses? Was the body then doing the fixed automatic movements, programming, following a script of its own?
Very interesting question, Laura. Thank you. Effectively, what occurs is that the identity as an awareness of self holds limits in place to the awareness of identity. It is a self-fulfilling prophecy that we all must effectively work through the soul contract that we have. We are to understand, identify, and work within the limited aspects of mind that we believe that we are, and then through discernment, through release of attachment, we liberate the identity in higher awareness beyond all polar consciousness. When the lady was expressing in physical form what she believed was a walk-in, what was occurring was the contractual obligations that are held within thought form, held within the consciousness, and allowed through the body. By her self-identity walking out of the movie continued, but her control in the awareness of mind was no longer present. So the soul contract, the thought forms, the lower vibrational aspects of mind that are programmed to be experienced are fully expressed without the lady there in identity, in higher awareness. A similar observation is given when people drink copious quantities of alcohol and therefore experience a walk out of the true identity and awareness. And the movie script continues. The consciousness evolves further in the identity through allowance of all scripted movie scenes that would be otherwise not experienced. There is no limit in place to what can be experienced when the soul identity and awareness walked out. The scenes that are experienced in lower vibrational awareness are experienced because the soul has walked away in awareness.
Is that what
there is no difference between a walk in, as previously termed as an expression, and a drunken state of no longer being able to consciously remember anything that occurred?
Is that what we refer to as diminished responsibility?
Yes. In awareness levels, you could say it is diminished responsibility. However, the soul, the awareness, the identity walking out has left the movie script to do what it does without any form of moderation that would be in place should the awareness be present. The awareness as an identity, as a moderator of what is experienced, is a critical part of the movie scene, and without it, what occurs is a exploration of consciousness with polar expression that would not otherwise be experienced. It is not wrong, it simply is the movie script without the director as such.